T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting.
This is unbelievable.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5.
Boys and girls.
3,
Oh, Bennett Ballsack is at it again. Look, boys. Okay? I don't know if you know.
We have a liftoff.
These
32
pancakes here.
minutes past the hour. Liftoff
flipping
on Apollo
season.
11.
Okay? The wife fired up pancakes. I swear to goodness, in about 10 minutes. I can't get underneath this damn thing. Flip it again for you, boys. This is unbelievable. Drop the ball here. But, boys, hey. Hey, Norvell? Hey, Mike. Hey, the wife just fired up these pancakes here. For that second bit. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy myself some pancakes while we have ourselves about a minute. You know what I'm saying? You know it's gonna be a good time when the headband pops out and we're just flowing. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Check on your boys in FSU. Okay, they're down bad. First JoJo to Miami, right? Like they had like a week to recover from that, but now this. Remember when JoJo went to Miami? We've got plenty of wide receivers. We're fine. It's gonna be okay. Jeremiah Smith's visited. I love it. You know what I mean? Holly's nowhere to be found. Somebody go check him. Go give him a call. See how he's doing. Incredible. You know? It's hanging out. It's SEC Media Day week. I was just saying on today's show, it's slow right now. What's going on? Billy goes, you know what? He was watching the show. Clearly he was watching the show. He goes, hold my beer. Okay? Hold my beer. I got you, boys. You know what? I haven't even checked yet. I've waited for you guys to come hang out with us because that's the type of guy that I am. I haven't even checked the ratings yet. I've been waiting for you guys. Okay? I've been just waiting for you guys. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to eat some pancakes right now because it's flipping season. And I feel like the only way to celebrate it is late night chocolate chip pancakes that the wife fires up on the spot. Bro, I literally run in there. I go, hey, what are the chances you can fire me up some pancakes in a matter of about, 10 minutes? She's like 100% done. Walks in here with 4 minutes to spare, boys. 4 minutes to spare. I usually like to eat while I'm on doing the show because it's disrespectful. But what Billy did to Mike Norvell is disrespectful. Oh, my goodness. And here's the best part. Here's what's so great about this show. We talked about this last time, okay? And we've been blessed here at High Top Sports to just get insider information throughout this time that we've been here. We are so in tune with recruiting to this point that we now get inside looks at the other campuses, right? We get inside looks and see what's going on and how they're feeling at the exact moment that the commit happens. And we happen to have an inside look at Doak County right now, or Doak Stadium there. It's unreal. The goatee Norvell goes down. Billy's on his way out. You know what I'm saying? Billy out here just doing Billy kind of things. You know. You thought Billy was up in Nashville in Music City getting his thing on. Billy's out here working, boys. He's out here dropping just dimes on us on a Tuesday night. On a Tuesday night, he knew that tomorrow was gonna be the best day of the week, and he goes, "What am I gonna do for the boys? What am I gonna do? How can I make Wednesday even better?" He said, "Hold my beer. Let's give DJ Lagway some more elite speed. Let's give DJ some more talent. Let's just go ahead and just shove another one into the locker." Okay, let's solidify this class as we're moving into the right direction. Heismer was gifted a membership by Ed DePriest because Ed DePriest is the man. How many did Ed DePriest slide on through here, boys? 10 gifted memberships from Ed DePriest, baby. You know it's a good day when Ed DePriest is dropping in. What's up, Ed? Good to see you, baby. Happy to have you here. 260 in the chat, boys and girls. Smash the like button. If you were new, if you're just getting here and you didn't know, boys, if you didn't know, I don't know why I can't. I can't get this. Boys, it's flipping season. Okay? Again, I wasn't sure if you guys were aware. Hey, guys clip this. Tag Norvell. Tag Norvell and your FSU buddies. Okay? I want them to see the flip. I want them to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Go make yourself some pancakes. I mean, you have to. It's flipping season, boys and girls. TJ Abram to the Ville. Okay? Now, 247 has had some time to lock in here. Again, I have not checked it. I've got syrup all over my computer now. You know, it's a messy job out here for your boy. But this is what I do for you guys. Okay? This is what I do for you. Let's look up 2024. He's got to be added by now, right? 277, 21 commits. There it is. 277 seems like it hasn't added it. Sometimes they'll add the commit, but they don't add him in there. So I'm going to just check the calculator just to make sure. You know what happens when we start rolling on this high right here, boys? We get fired up for the calculator. It's not my doing. I just work here, right? Right, Dave? We just report the news. We just simply report the news, okay? So nobody go yelling at me. 275. Okay, that's probably right then with TJ Abrams. Yeah, 277. Okay, that is up to date. So we're still currently in third place behind Ohio State, which, look, we kind of expected that. They have a hell of a class going out there at Ohio State. But huge pickup here for the Florida Gators. Again, wide receiver was something we were definitely needing to get more of. Running back is obviously the next thing, but we're not going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about the positives and the good things and the direction that we were headed. This is the third wide receiver now of the class with Jarrah Hawkins at 5'9", 165, TJ Abrams from Fort Myers, Florida, 5'11" at 175, and as Isaiah Williams, who seemed to be dropped down to a 3-star. Pretty sure it was a 4-star when he committed originally, but neither here nor there. 6', 172, and every bit of it. I met him at Friday Night Lights. He is a tower, to say the least. Well, over me he is anyways. But the class is starting to shape up, boys and girls. Really starting to look healthy here, and I'm loving every minute of it. I really am. Aaron, is he a 4-star? He sure is. He is ranked 298th nationally and the 43rd wide receiver in the country. Again, we needed a wide receiver. We knew that. Could you imagine? Just hear me out for just a quick second. Let me go full screen for this one. You imagine we flipped TJ, which we did. That's not the imagine part. But then we flipped Chance Robinson as well from Miami. Can you talk about just shoving everybody into the locker together? Basically what happened, if that was the case, that would be like sitting in the hot tub with Mario and Norvell, and then you just take a piss and a shit, and then you leave the hot tub and just leave them to just kind of stew in it. You know what I mean? And kind of fight it out of who's going to, just sit in the hot tub. That's kind of where it's at right now. That's how it feels. You know what I mean? And job's not finished. I'm not sleeping tonight. No. Look, I mean, this is what we do. I'm sitting there hanging out, trying to have a good time, watching my show, trying to decompress a little bit, get ready for tomorrow's show. But Billy goes, hey, I'm not sleeping. You're not sleeping. I go, say less. I'm clocking in, baby. Over 300 people in here and not enough likes. That part I do know. Bring out the pick of Waller and Armstrong. Oh, you're right. Hold on. Dang it. I should keep that on on blast. You know what I mean? Oh, man. I got to find it. Here it is. Hey. Hey. Anytime your boys, if someone starts talking shit, what do you hit them with? Hey. Hey. You see that? Hey. If someone says something, they just start running them out, you just, okay? That's what we're hitting them with, all right? Like, hey, well, Florida's not doing anything. Okay? That's it. That's all you need to do. Andrew, 11 months of membership. Hell yeah, baby. Says, I called a flip on SEC Media Week from a rival. Let's go, baby. Love it. The Dave Meister's calling in. The guy doesn't play games, boys and girls. Let me get old Dave Meister fired up in here. Okay, boys and girls, because Buddy is ready to rock and roll.
Whoa! What happened?
What do you mean what happened? You called in.
All I do is report the news.
That's all we do, baby. How about that? How about him? Well, thank God you're here, Dave. I'm trying to eat pancakes. Can you give the people some insights on Abrams here? Did you drop an article?
Yeah, I did drop an article. He committed too early or flipped too early because I was kind of still getting out of the shower. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of late to the party here. But yeah, that is a that was pretty funny. There was no timetable on that one either. It caught me by surprise a little bit, but kind of knew about it though. You know, we talked about it, Shelton, and there was just no timetable. And then all of a sudden, he just pulls the trigger tonight out of the blue. So yeah, good thing I pre-wrote an article for that one.
We had an inkling. We did have an inkling. When and where we did not know. But look, Dave, can you confirm or deny? From a little birdie, I don't know if it's the same birdie that talks to Coach Hayes, but I've got birdies too, and all I've heard is the suit stays on. That's all that I'm gonna say. Is that a fact, or am I reaching a little bit here?
Yeah, yeah. I think you should. I think you should iron that thing out, take it to the dry cleaner, make
I'm
sure it's
listening.
nice
I'm
and
listening.
clean, and probably keep it on for a couple more days or so. I think you should.
Did
Maybe
you see
even
my
the whole month.
Did you see my pancake?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
You saw that?
saw
Okay.
you were like the pancake we put on Norvell.
Yeah, you think Norvell's watching?
He probably is. He's probably crying right now, but
He's
I
got to be,
mean,
right?
you know. Yeah, he probably is. I mean, I would assume maybe he's like crawled up in a little ball and saying, "Oh yeah, we'll get Trader." Oh wait, he went to Miami. My bad.
Yeah, he did. And then they said, well, we have plenty of wide receivers, but then TJ left. Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Just
So
But Jeremiah Smith is on multiple visits. He's hanging out there, so they're good,
yeah,
right?
yeah, they're gonna flip him.
And but cut the bit for a minute. Could you imagine
So
when Lester goes to Colorado, just the mayhem that's going to ensue?
yeah, but I'm here for it.
Should we do some calculator work? They're asking for the calculator on kind of where we're headed, and maybe we plug some names in there.
You can't really add much to Florida State. Oh wait, you're talking about Florida, right?
Yeah. Sorry. I digress. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
We do the
let's. You're good with.
You have it out.
I've got it. I mean, I always have the calculator out. You know, it kind of stays in my back pocket. It's like my cell phone. You know, it's always there. I've got it. So we've got our new commit. Abrams committed. Let's go ahead. We'll throw Chance in there. Is that fair? Can we throw Chance in there? Are you okay with me adding Chance as a possibility?
Where are we at right now? We're at what, 277? Okay. Yeah.
277.
So if we go to 291, we will
No,
achieve
don't
the
don't do that. Don't do that. We got to add names. We're adding names. I need you to
Well,
focus.
okay. Well, I guess you can throw them in there. Whatever. Go ahead.
Okay. Who else can I possibly add?
I would be giving out too much, Shelton. You can just guess.
You're killing me, Dave. Who else we got? I mean, Jordan Ross, I think we've kind of confirmed that he's not coming this way. Who's committing this week? Do we got any names that were on the list this week? Teddy Foster was on Friday. Who else can we add to this?
There's somebody rumored to be committing Thursday, but I don't know who it is, Shelton. Why don't you tell me?
Sorley says throw in Robinson. So I mentioned Dante Robinson. He was his mom had a good time.
Sorley's a smart man.
His mom had a good time while on campus. I do recall that. But On Three's got him at pegged for.
Okay, so
for
Harrison
Texas.
says Mincy, Robinson, McCray.
Oh, yeah, Mincy.
I think Mincy and McCray are both worth 5 points, so that would put us at like 287.
Don't do that.
What? He said add them. I'm saying what he said.
I know, but you're doing the math art too soon. Okay,
Well,
and
Sheldon,
LJ.
I don't need a calculator, man. I'm a mathematician.
If with those additions that we just said, that puts us at 290 with 25 commits.
Yeah.
What's 290 puts us above Ohio State and just behind Georgia.
Yeah, but I'm sure Alabama will pass us because they only got 14 commits and they're already ranked number 5, so they're definitely going to pass us.
Yeah, they're definitely going to hum.
I'm more worried about like Texas A&M, USC, Clemson, maybe sneaking up there to the four spot there. It just depends on who they get. I mean, like I looked at like some of their commits, like USC. I can't remember how many commits they had, but I looked at Texas A. I looked at a lot of classes that could pass us earlier today, and I could only find like 3 that could. And that's not saying that they will. I'm just saying that they could.
Yeah, there's possibility there. I hear you. Well, I mean, I
Unless
know who
they're, like,
Clemson's not landing. That's Fletcher Westfall. I'm just putting that out there.
yeah.
Chris Foley donated $2. He says Robinson defensive tackle, so that's one we're plugging in. Sammy the Bull Gator says just donated $5. Thank you for the super chat. Sean Automatic donated $2. Let's go, boys. We're flowing here, baby. Oh, Jamari Howard. Jamari Howard, is that one that we can gamble with?
Yeah, sure. Ahead. Yeah, throw them in there. See what happens.
Yeah, sure. Do what you want. It's your show. I don't care.
Probably like 6 points.
6 points. That puts it at 293. 293 and a half. With 26 commits. Can I add Jeremiah Smith just to see?
You can. That would put us over 300 definitely, because he's the number 1 receiver. He's probably worth like 8 or 9 or 10 points at this point.
300.
Yeah.
Still behind Georgia. Golly. With 27 commits. 27 commits.
I don't think Smith flips at all, but you can add him.
I know, Dave. Just okay.
It's cool to reminisce. It's cool. It's cool to dream. Sometimes dreams come true, though.
Hey, Jacob, don't jinx it with Fletcher. Fletcher was on the show literally 2 hours ago and said he is 100% locked in and dialed in. He is fully committed. So we're good. No, nobody panic. All right, so with the additions of Jeremiah Smith, Jamari Howard, Xavier Mincy, LJ McCray, Chance Robinson, and DeAndre Robinson, that puts us at 27 commits for the class. Jeremiah Smith obviously is a stretch, and at 300, which would solidify, I would say, 100% a top 5 class. Even without Jeremiah Smith, I think we're sitting at a top 25 or top 5 class. There's Harlan. There he is. Harlan, did you see? Harlan, you there? Harlan, I just wanted you. Can you send this to Double Dick in a handy for me, please? Just clip this, Harlan, right here, and send this to your boy. Okay, look. Just
if
Harlan?
Lester goes to Colorado,
Harlan?
I mean they.
Harlan.
Yeah.
Harlan.
Hold on.
Okay.
You sound like that guy on Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Bueller.
I just want to make sure that he sees it. You know.
He says Smith is coming. That's what Harlan says. He says Smith.
He thinks the transfer portal. Well, once Brian Hartland leaves, then he'll be here. But look at this, man. Let's watch some tape here. With shall we, Dave? Have you checked out Abram's tape? I'm sure. Honestly, Harlan probably might have more information on TJ than we do.
This will be the second 10.4 100-meter runner that we have. That's a wide receiver in this class.
Say that again.
He is the second 10.4 100-meter runner that we will have in this class. That is a wide receiver. Because Jeray Hawkins also runs the same.
For the ones at home, is that fast?
It's pretty fast.
What would you compare that to, Dave?
You can go to it's not really that accurate, but you can go to milesplit.com and they have like a 100-meter calculator. Like just type in milesplit calculator. I'm doing that right now, and you go ahead and entertain everybody while I'm doing that. So if you go to milesplit, you go to running conversion calculator, you pick the 100-meter, you put their time in, which is 10.45. It'll say convert, and you convert it to a 40-yard dash. It's 4.36. But at the same time, that's counting straight line speed, not acceleration, all that other kind of stuff. So if they're a runner that accelerates really fast from the jump, then you're probably getting, a good acceleration from the jump. Now, if they're like one of those second gear type of guys, they probably might be slow from the get-go, but they could, bounce up to that speed. So, I mean, it's kind of something where you can get an idea of where they're running. I would say around that 4.4 range, 4.3 range for both of them.
So they're pretty slow then. Well, now this, people, for the ones at home, they forgot, this is Billy G's first wide receiver class. Do you feel there's any type of, resemblance to his previous classes? And I think if we go back and look at his history of classes, there's something to be, remembered. Do you think that we're, getting back to that with these classes, with these 3 commits so far, Dave?
You talking about Lafayette? Or you talking about speed, like with wide receivers?
Yeah, the speed and just the type of wide receiver that Billy G has been recruiting. Do you feel us getting back to the old ways of Florida football?
I hope so. I know they were higher star rated back then, but of course, I mean, you had Urban Meyer on staff, and Florida football was fire anyway, and then we're winning national championships. That changes a lot.
Sure.
We're not, yeah, but that's what's so exciting about it is like we only won 6 games last year, and look where we're at right now. Imagine what happens if we just start winning.
Getting the ball starts flipping the
Not
right
even-
way, right?
Not even winning the national championship yet, and we're what, still number 3. We'll probably be in the top 5. I mean, if you look at last year, if our NIL was a little bit more put together, we probably would have had a good class there too.
Could have closed a little stronger. Couple super chats here. We've got Sean Automatic says, "What about Jalen Hayward, which just decommitted from Georgia?" And
I don't think.
Okay, and then Ben Smith says, "Let me call in. Do we call an audible here, Dave, and make this a call-in show?"
I got a little bit of time. I do have to use the restroom. If you allow me to take a whiz real quick, then yeah, we can make it a call-in show.
Well, how about this? I'm going to put the link for people to call in the description here in just a moment. When the first person calls in, they'll take your spot while you go tinkle.
Okay. Somebody call in, please, because yeah, I'm about to water myself.
All right, I gotta put the link in.
Watch Uncle Lou call in.
I hope so. He's probably asleep. You know what I mean? He goes to bed at like 7:30. Bean goes at 5, bed by 6:30. I know he has his call-in show right now, I think he probably, you know what would be funny is if we called into his show. Could you imagine we called in with his show like this? Let me see. He usually has a call-in show on Tuesdays. I put the link in the description, guys, if you want to call in and chat about all. He is live right now with his call-in show. He has 350 people watching as well.
Should we go in there and crash?
We 100% should call in. We 100%.
Will it show up here?
Hold on.
Oh, wait, somebody called in, man. Let him in.
No one's calling in on our show yet.
Daddy's got a tinkle.
Oh, the studio's full. Studio's full. I can't call in. Damn. I can't call in.
We were close.
Links in the description, guys. Call in. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Let's get this thing fired up. Dave's got to pee. Dave, go pee. I got you. Go ahead. Good. I'll go.
Sure.
I'll go to this. Yeah.
Here. Yeah. I'll be back.
Oh, look at that. Ben's calling in right now. Look at that. You can't teach that. You can't teach that. All right, Ben. What's up, Bubba?
What's up, boys?
What's up,
Let's
big dog?
go.
How you feeling, Bubba?
Let's go.
Where's the wife?
I called it.
Where's the wife?
Oh, the wife. So we just moved into the house. I'm getting my studio set up in the other room, but
there it is.
Here's the wife right here.
She's my favorite Smith, right there. There it is.
She's my favorite Smith. I hear you. So, wanted to show you. I got the setup going on.
Look at this guy. Are you streaming? You gaming? What's going on? Talk to me.
Nah, I just play games.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a lazy fuck.
How we feeling about the commit, big guy? How we feeling about the flip?
Oh, amazing. That's one of 2 that we're gonna flip. I'm still calling it. We're getting Jeremiah. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
When's it happening? We got like a ETA on that?
I called him the other day, and he says after we win our 8th game, he's gonna flip.
Okay, so it's gonna be a mid-season flip for Jeremiah then.
Yeah, mid-season flip. He's gonna he says he's gonna try to visit at the Tennessee game.
Okay.
And when we wax that ass in the swamp,
okay,
he's gonna come down with us. So.
Okay. Are you gonna be at the swamp for the Tennessee game?
Me and my wife are going to try to be there. Yes, for that one. And my brother and my sister. My brother went there last year.
You said you're going.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
You said you're gonna be there.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there. Yeah, we'll be there.
Okay.
We'll be
Fantastic.
There. We'll be there for that.
Well,
just let us know where you're at. We'll come see you.
Yeah, I'll probably be in the same area for sure. Probably where you guys
were
last time.
Sweet.
But Ben, I love the setup. I love the new house, man. Congratulations to you, Bubba. Thank you for calling in, and great idea as well for the call.
Hey, I had to do it.
I love it. Ben, you're the man, bro. Go Gators, Bubba. Let me know if you do go to Tennessee. Let's meet up again, all right, man?
Go Gators.
Go Gators, big dog. Catch you on the flippity flop. Next up, we've got John here. John, what's up, champ? How we doing, man?
What's going on, man?
How we feeling?
How you guys doing?
I'm
doing, bro. Hey, listen. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw out. I'm on the live chat. I'm North Florida Cowboy.
Okay.
And I've been with you guys since, like what,
I know who you are.
early, bro. Y'all had like maybe 10, 15 members when I showed up. So
Oh, yeah, you've been around for a while. I think you went away for a while. You were missing, right? You were missing in action.
I had open heart surgery.
Oh, well, I guess that's a good reason. I guess I can
I
allow
had
it.
open. I
Well, I'm
had
glad
I
you're
had surgery in January, and I had to kind of bounce back from that, man. So I had got an infection in my heart, man, about killed me.
okay.
So
Well, how are you feeling now?
I'm good. I after my surgery, my son came home and gave me a GI bug 10 days after surgery, and I
Oh,
almost
geez.
had a heart attack and died from it. So
Wow.
my heart's still a little bit messed up, but I'm doing okay now. So,
Well,
but I want to
Florida
throw
State,
this out here,
broken
man.
heart.
Hit me. Yeah, hit me.
So I was born in Jacksonville, lived in Gainesville, went to elementary school in Gainesville.
Mhm.
My family's from Florida, been in Florida for literally 250 years. And I moved to Maryland 6.5 years ago. And I'm from the Gainesville area and lived outside of Gainesville. My family, my uncle, his dad was the mayor of Gainesville at one point in time. Okay. And they own a lot of businesses there in town and over the years. And so he's a graduate from UF. I think he's a booster too. So they're a little well connected there in the city as far as knowing all the professionals and stuff of the city and whatnot, you know?
Sure, sure.
And it's been tough living up here because no one cares about college football up here, man.
Yeah,
Nobody.
absolutely.
I live like 30 minutes north of Baltimore. And so, but with that being said, I'm always representing pretty hard up here, man. And it's so cool to see someone coming back together and, or putting Florida back together. And now being up here, I follow everything as closely as I can. And I've been like on, there's an SEC group on Facebook and everyone's counting us out, man. I don't see where it is that they think that they can put South Carolina above us right now just because they had a good portal class. Where FSU, I expect them to be better this year than last year. And I think last year was a fluke, an absolute fluke. Despite 10 wins, I think it was a fluke. We handed them that game.
Sure.
They
And
single-handedly beat us with one player.
yeah, no, Jordan Travis single-handedly whooped our ass. I mean, he balled out. But look, it's watching the SEC Media Week. It's got me kind of thinking the same way. I talked about it at the show with Fletcher. The hype behind Auburn and a few of these other schools is confusing to me because the Auburn has a lot more hype than it would be expected. Mississippi State has a brand new coach, right? That there's going to be some bumps in the road there. There's some hype behind them. But the Auburn one, there's a big question mark because their quarterback coming into play is Peyton Thorne, who's a Big Ten quarterback who ranked 7th in the Big Ten. Graham Mertz ranked 9th in the Big Ten. So in a sense, it's the same quarterback coming over. We at least have Billy's second year coming through. Their running back room is extremely better. We didn't lose our running back like they did Tank Skidsby to the NFL. A lot of question marks. You're not wrong. I think. Look, we're at that point now where we've gotten through. We kind of forgot about last season, and now we're getting back into it. It's like, well, hold on. I don't remember us being that bad. You know what I mean? And look, I don't hate it. I think that's why you play the games. That's what I always say. That's why you play the game. I think Kentucky's gonna.
I want to point out a couple facts. When people start winning, they want to act like they don't want you to forget everything they've been doing. And they think everything we've been doing or where it's at, it stays the same. I'm not for sure why my camera. Oh, okay, everything's backwards. I keep rotating it the wrong way. There we go. So anyway, with that being said, I predict our season to be somewhere between 6 to 8 wins, and I think 8 is super achievable. And if everything went right, then I think we're looking at a possible 9, 10 wins. And I know people are going to go, oh, hold up, bro, 10 wins? I think the SEC on the East is more up for grabs than people think it is. It's a fight from second place all the way down.
Agreed.
Absolutely right. And
I would say
furthermore, on
third.
top of that,
I think LSU has separated themselves. I'm
well,
pretty.
I'm just speaking of the East.
Okay. Fair enough.
Just in the East, I think right now it's a fight. It's a fight for second place all the way down. And I also feel as if everyone's being really disrespectful to us. And I don't see where it comes from. The only way we do less than 6 wins is if we face some tragedy, some major injuries, some
Sure.
depth issues start coming into play, whatever the case is. And then people go, well, once they start losing, these recruits are going to start falling out. And I'm going, do you not think that a man who's nominated for a multi-million dollar year job isn't wise enough to speak to these people, these kids and the young men that he's bringing in to say, we know this season isn't going to be, necessarily all that great.
For
It's
sure.
about the future and you're the
Yeah.
future. And everyone just keeps thinking that like Florida's going to fall apart. And I don't get it. We beat the dog shit out of South Carolina last year.
And A&M.
We fought Georgia really hard in a third quarter comeback. I mean, it doesn't. Mizzou, honestly, it's really weird because the games I have us losing this year are games that we shouldn't lose, and the games I have us winning this year are games in a sense we shouldn't win. I think Utah is a 50-50.
Sure.
I think we beat FSU. I think we beat Florida State. No one likes playing at Mizzou, and because it's cold and boring as shit, we're going to lose there.
Look,
We're also
Mizzou is a team they're my Dark Knight. They're a team that is bringing back a lot of talent.
a lot of
And-
returns. 80%, I think it is.
Yeah, plus over 80%, especially on the offensive side of things too. And so another big thing too with Mizzou is, again, the SEC, like you said, it's a little open right now. It's not as locked in for business. Georgia's obviously number one, but after that, Tennessee, there's question marks. Kentucky, there's question marks. And Florida, I mean, there's a lot of question marks that they got to be answered. And it's going to be who's going to step up and answer the bell. Look, I think Kentucky was in a place to get it done last year, and they didn't. So why do they think now with the disruption of the team, or all of a sudden they're going to lock it in? I still believe Tennessee is lightning in the bottle. I'm going to die on that hill until I'm proven wrong. But look, John, I appreciate you calling in, man. I'm glad that you're back and that you're healthy. And
Yeah, man, I'm here.
prayers for you, man. I think you need to move back down here to Florida, where you belong.
Well, we were actually supposed to be moving, and that's one reason we had a lot of stuff going on, and my wife and I can't move now. It was a whole ordeal, and I actually just bought a house up here last week. So,
well, congratulations on your new house. But John, I got people waiting, man. If we do more of
Thank
these,
you,
be
guys.
sure to call back in. All right, boss?
All right, man. I'll be in touch. You guys have a great night. I'm still going to be in the chat.
All right, good, man. Good to see you, boss.
Thanks
Later.
for calling in, man.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Look at
man.
this! Look at this cat's hat. Look,
What's up, guys?
this is fun. I respect you, Harlan, for calling in. I forgot. For those of you that don't know, this is Harlan. He's a member. Number one, kudos to Harlan. Number two, he's an FSU fan, so he's a loser. And number three, he works with Double Dick in a handy. So, what's up, big guy? Talk to me. How you feeling after this flip here? I'm sure you already saw it coming and you're not worried about it, but let's hear it from you.
Yeah, see, I'm on my iPad. Y'all can hear me, right? I'm just making
Yep,
sure.
you're good.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
cool.
good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good get. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it has kind of been on the wall, right? Like writing's been on the wall. Florida State, it was definitely a take. Like I'm not gonna spin anything saying he wasn't a take or anything like that. It's not that big of a loss, right? Y'all need to get off your high horse. I mean, come on now. Everybody knew this was coming. Like writing's been on the wall for months.
To be fair, you and Steve have blown each other back and forth about Abram. I think he called it like 3 weeks ago that basically this was a done deal of him flipping to Florida, and you as well. So yes, so for you, it's not as hard of a hit. Not everybody is in the Discord, so they didn't know about it, but it's a big get. It's a speedy wide receiver. You don't try to downplay Abrams. You guys wanted him at one point, so
It's fun for me on Twitter right now. My Twitter mentions are pretty fun right now.
Just know I did clip the pancake flip, and this is all I'm going to leave it at, right? That will be used for my Twitter. But that's all I'm going to leave it at. I'm not saying anything past that. Just know that will be used on Twitter here in the next month or so. So that's all I'm going to say.
You feel did something happen? Do you think there's something going on against us?
They said they're flipping Jeremiah.
No. I didn't say that. I'm not saying that. And I don't know why the members are saying that. Y'all are not flipping Jeremiah Smith. Jeremiah Smith is going to Ohio State.
That's the joys of the internet, though, man. Is you leave track marks, everybody else can pick them up and use them against you later.
Yeah. So look, what I've learned with shit talking is that if you don't take advantage of it when you're on top, when you're on the bottom, someone's going to roast you anyways. So I might as well enjoy it while I'm up here, because when I'm on the bottom, if I don't do anything, I'm going to have to just get shitted on when I'm at the bottom. When I'm on top, I'm going to enjoy it while I'm up here.
Okay. And then one thing about last call, calling our season a fluke, that's ridiculous. Stop. We've won. We had losing season after losing season after. Oh, now that we win 10 games, it's a fluke. Get out of here, bro. But I'm glad you're healthy again.
That's such a good dude. He's like, fuck you, Baham. I'm glad you're healthy. And that's healthy shit talking. Honestly, that's how it should be. Look, I don't. To me, I felt like you guys should have done better than what you did. I don't feel like it was a fluke. I think you've been building up towards that. I think Tennessee was a fluke. I've been adamant that was a lightning in the bottle fluke. But no, I think you guys are building something special. I think there is some holes with a lot of it being in the transfer portal. Brian Kelly talked about at SEC Media Days. Like, look, there's a lot of unknowns when you go to the portal. I think that's a fair assessment. Like, they look good. There's, everyone's telling you they're good, but you don't know how it's going to transition. And I think with you guys getting Bell, that's an interesting one. I think it's a huge pickup, but why the transfer? I always want to know. I would love to know why. There's always question marks of like, why leave South Carolina? I feel like they're, in a way, they're the same kind of pulse as you guys are, not record-wise, because we play in a real conference. You guys don't. But in a sense of progression upwards, I feel like it's the same thing. Quarterback play is near equal. I think Jordan Travis is beyond better than Spencer Rattler, but he's still a good quarterback. Do you know anything about Jaheim Bell and the reason why?
Yeah, I think it's because he didn't want to keep playing running back. I mean, they're throwing him at H-back, running back, and then, you see all the Florida fans trolling, oh, look how many receiving yards he had. Yeah, he was playing running back for the last quarter of the season. Like, I think he wants to play tight end, and I think we've been that's been one of our weak spots, right? Like, we were going to go get a tight end regardless. We went and grabbed two. We grabbed one from Shorter, and then we grabbed Jaheim Bell. So I think it was just a perfect match, I guess, for him and us. We needed someone to come in and fill that senior level spot at tight end because we lost ours, but it's just been kind of a weak spot, right? And Mike Norvell loves using tight ends. If you go watch him at Memphis, his tight ends were a big part of the offense, and we just haven't had one. So I think it was just a match made for both schools, and I'm pretty sure he's from Florida. So I think Willie Taggart recruited him, and we missed on him. So
you think he's going to be another O'Leary?
I was just going to say
there's no
that.
O'Leary. O'Leary is the GOAT.
I was just going to say that. I go, the last time you guys had a pinpoint tight end, it panned out pretty well for me. I feel like anytime you go look at the past, especially in the NFL, but just over the time with a great national championship team, there's always a GOAT low-key, like just nasty tight end. Tight ends don't get enough love. Brock Bowers is changing the game of love for tight ends, which dude, God, like, it scares me that he's coming back for another year. Like, please leave. He's Kincaid on crack. It's not going to be fun.
Carson Beck, question mark, guys. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. You don't really know what they've got there, but they did it with Stetson Bennett too, so who knows?
That's what scares you. But hey, I'm excited to see my face on your Twitter timeline down the road for sure.
Yeah, it'll happen. I appreciate y'all having me on. Y'all keep going.
Harlan's going to become part of High Top Sports here, guys, so you better get used to his face. I'm recruiting him. Once he realizes the fluke that's over there in Double Dick and Handy, he's going to come join a real channel. But Harlan, you're welcome back anytime, man. I appreciate you. You're always a good sport in the Discord. They love you. I love you. Go Gators, man, and have a good one, Bubba.
Appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
You too, man.
Have a good one. Have a good one, man.
All righty. Look, that's the studio for what's that?
So, no, I was gonna say the last guy that was on was talking about if we have like people were saying if we have a bad season or whatever. Didn't you just have Westfall on? And he was like, "Yeah, y'all have like the hardest schedule in the nation, and like I don't expect them to win a lot of games." Didn't he not just say that when he was on your show?
Yeah, I was going to mention that, like verbatim. He was like saying like, "Hey, like they're almost expecting it to happen, right? Like that's kind of where their mind was at. Was this?"
Yeah, he's right. I know like the staff is told like, "Hey, don't expect anything. We're still." I mean, they lost 20 people in the portal and they had to supplement that. So it's like whatever. I mean, if they happen to win more than expected, that's even better. So there we go. What's
up, gentlemen?
What's up, son? Hey, piss vessels, hey?
Bro, I just gotta say, it feels good to be a Florida Gator, baby.
You're covering your mic, big guy. Are you smoking that inside?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
You see this?
I see it.
You see this right here, Shelton?
I see it.
It's got a little bit of cigar tobacco in it, and a little bit of devil lettuce. So I'm about to light this thing up and celebrate.
Bro,
He's about to be feeling
Florida
good.
fans never seem to disappoint, and it makes my day. You guys always
Hey,
seem
listen.
to find a way. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. This is what Sorley does. The guy comes in like a fucking wrecking ball, right? I don't think he listens to a word that I say. He says like 4 lines, just like quick little like tidbits, little bumper stickers, and then he just leaves. Last time, bro, he said it like a banger, like little cheers. I went to cheers him back, and he's gone like a fucking wizard. Like, what? Every time. He's not even listening to what I'm saying. Like this is the Sorley show. Continue as you were. Sorry. Thanks for letting me talk.
Listen, I think we all have PTSD, right? Remember the question that we asked Wes about the season outlook and if he's going to stick around. So I'm one of the guys that did life backwards, right? So I went into high school, went to Afghanistan, got PTSD, and I think it's relatable to this because we got PTSD from the McElwain era, the Mullen era. I think it's great what you guys are doing, though, man. I think with your platform at 15.2 thousand subs, bro, you really can push the narrative to like preach patience. I mean, Chris Doran, all the Gator people, bro, like they are like preaching patience. And I think if you guys, Dave, Shelton, Gators Breakdown, bro, like if you guys can get all the fans on board, man, like I think we got like a decade dynasty like Georgia coming up, bro. 2025 is probably the season, but bro, people like Westfall, man, it really, I don't know, man. I think we got something brewing. Oh, there's the wife. Hey, honey.
Yep.
This
Gator Dave's my god, man.
Mrs. Piss Missile. Yeah, look, man, I think you're spot on. I think, and yeah, you hear from Dorian and the guys from media, but again, you there's a sense of, well, they're supposed to say that, right? When we're saying that, it's okay. These guys are like, they're just like one of us. And why are they saying it? Why are they feeling that? And for me, and I said it today in Fletcher's interviewing these guys, you guys hear it, but I have conversations with them before we hop on. And I kind of get a gauge, and Dave kind of realized that too. Like I get a gauge before we go live of how relaxed I can be and what I can ask, just in a matter of a few minutes. And I realized pretty quickly, like this kid was gonna have. Bro, we talked for the first 5 minutes about his wisdom teeth, like just a raw conversation. You know what I mean? Like it seems crazy, but it's like, what does that mean? It's like, dude, like he was just that fun. Like he was that into having a genuine conversation about me getting my wisdom teeth removed, him getting his removed. Like I wasn't clawing to get it out of him. And you can even tell just the relationship with his parents, right? His dad's been very active on Twitter. His mom came over, was laughing, having a good time. I mean, he comes from a very healthy household, and he's hungry. And look, that's what everyone we've talked to so far has given me that vibe, and I love it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Special class, bro. I mean, I think the 2023 class was special.
For sure.
You know, it kind of sucks that they're not talking about Etienne and Johnson too, but I'll let somebody else jump on the call. But
I love it when they have us like last. They're not talking about us. They're pissing all over. I love that. Do that to us every single year, please. Please do that. That's bulletin board.
It's freaking nuts, man. And you know the defense. I think they turned that thing inside out, man. And we're getting no love, which I like too, Dave. So I guess we'll see, man. Am I going to see you guys at the Tennessee game?
I'll be there.
Be there. Yeah, we'll be there, suited up, boys.
I'll have some left-hand cigarettes, man. So we'll.
I love it.
We'll get fired up.
I love it, Sorley, man. I appreciate you as always calling in and being you, big guy.
Yeah.
All right, now appreciate you guys. Fuck around.
See, bro, I can't even say bye to him, bro. He just dips on me. Ben's back at. What's up, baby? Talk to me.
I was gonna say wherever you're at,
hit me.
You always smell that stuff.
Okay, is my mic better now? I went back and I watched the live, and my mic was messed up and my internet was bad. Is it a little bit better now?
Yeah, sounds the same.
Yeah,
I gotta get that fixed. So, all right.
Damn, Shelton, you're an asshole.
So, first off, what do y'all think about the stadium renovations?
That has been my guy Neil has been pounding the drum on that beat. I haven't really dove into it too much, to be honest with you, because it's talking season for a stadium. I'm not getting too worked up about it yet until the everything comes out. So I don't have much on it. I don't know what Dave's at, but I don't have much on it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's still like, God, there's really no info on it, really. They're talking about maybe there'd be a couple thousand taken out, then you hear like 10,000 and then 20,000, and you're hearing all these numbers, but nothing's come to fruition yet. And the last I know is they're still looking for like an architect to even do it. So it's like you don't really know what the blueprint looks like until they put it out there. I mean, I'm sure that they're going to release like, when they were building the new facility, they released like this big virtual tour of it. I'm sure they'll release some kind of virtual tour whenever they get like the finalization done or anything like that. So I'm sure it'll be out there, and yeah, I'm sure they'll tell you how much capacity they're going to take out too. Hopefully, it's not a lot, but hopefully, if they do take out a lot of capacity, it's worth it. But I don't think the fans will be too happy if they do. So
Yeah, so for me, I'm a Braves fan. So when we moved from Turner to where we are now, I was not happy about it. I didn't care about the renovations. I didn't care about the new stadium. And then I showed it to the new stadium. I was like, this is the best thing since sliced bread. And I haven't missed Turner since. So that was a kind of a learning moment for me of like, let these guys do their thing. They'll put enough money to make it right and to make it a better experience. And we'll go from there. Look, I think the number is a big thing. I think that's something that we kind of pride ourselves on, and that's history. I would be kind of shocked if Florida got rid of the history. But we'll see.
Yeah, see, that's my biggest concern. Because like the only thing that I've seen is like 10 to 15,000, and you're dropping from 90,000 to 75,000. It's an SEC stadium. It's gotta when it sells out. We had record attendance last year. I think our average attendance for home games was like 89,000 people, and so if you're going to cut out 10 to 15,000, I mean that's wild to me. It doesn't make any sense for me. I just don't.
No, I agree.
So,
yeah, like
so
as long as there's a lot of wins in that stadium, I probably won't care.
You don't care how many people are in there. Yeah. What's up, Bo?
So, second question. Going back to what the guy before me said, not Chris Orler, but the guy before him.
Okay.
I have heard and there's been a lot and I think it's just because we're down right now. They like to, poke and prod at the team that's down. I don't understand why these people think we're actually going to get 6 wins this year or 5 wins. We're going to have a losing record. It's the University of Florida. It doesn't happen very often. I just want to know what y'all's opinion on, like, what do you think a legitimate win is? Because I watched a video a while back of Shelton. He's like, yeah, that's a 10-2 season, and trust me, there's 10 wins on that season if everything goes right.
Sure.
But everything's not going to go college football. So like me personally, I see 8-4, 9-3. Like that's at minimum 7-5, and then hopefully a bowl game win at 8-5. But like, I want to know y'all's honest, true opinion, and specifically, if you don't mind, what games you're seeing dropping. Because personally, for me, I have us dropping South Carolina, Georgia, obviously, LSU, obviously, because that's going to be in LSU, and then I think we're either going to lose the Missouri game or no, sorry. So we're either going to lose the Tennessee game or the Utah game. We're going to win one. We're not going to go 0-2 there.
Yeah, so what
we don't
I'll probably, I mean, look, the part I kind of stay away from because I'm a fan at heart. So it's hard for me to pick a loss. Same reason why when I did the Tennessee thing, it's hard for me to give you because I hate to say we're going to lose a game. What I'll probably do though is like I think it's a fair assessment. We'll probably do a show where I go over it and I go, hey, look, based on these things here, right? Based on the quarterback play, based on what's coming back, etc. I think Mizzou is a good one that people are kind of overlooking. Like that game's going to be harder than people realize. They're just looking at the brand and thinking, oh, it's Mizzou, they suck. Again, they're up at a time when everyone's kind of trying to figure things out. I feel like last year we were down while everybody else was up. I'll know. I think, look, seeing how Mertz is going to be the big question mark. I think everything else seems to be moving in the right direction. If Mertz can come in and control the game, I think if the game that we saw at Utah, what I saw at Utah didn't show me that Anthony made some good plays. He made some moments where he was able to kind of keep it alive. But it was everything else that looked good, and there was holes in the defense that I'm assuming Armstrong's going to fix. But if you go look at that back at the first few drives where we were just running the ball down their throats, right, and controlling the game, and I think that's the what they're going to try to implement. And I think he's in a full control over more than he did last year. I see us winning a lot more games than people can realize, especially with that defense. But we'll probably do a whole show on it, though, for sure. It's too good not to.
Yeah. Like I personally, I'm one of those guys that has to do like a lot of research before I even get to like a final record, because like I have to look at what every other team has done and who they got coming, and I do it game by game. Like I'll look at it this way: if we get some good quarterback to / almost elite quarterback play, yeah, 9-10 wins could happen. I mean, I think the defense will be better. I don't know how much better, but it'll be better. But if you have like elite quarterback play, good offensive line play, of course, yeah, you could probably win 10-11. I mean, depends on how well Mertz plays. Now, if Mertz plays like he did at Wisconsin, you're looking at like 4 or 5, maybe 6.
Easy. I'm talking about Mertz.
Yeah,
Hey, man, I got a couple guys waiting here, man. I appreciate you calling in again. Good. Glad you fixed your mic. But
I did.
Bro, it sounds fine. You sound fine. But we be good, man. We'll catch you later.
So this right here, right?
Oh, that's
I've
sick.
had this since I was. All right, it's the old Tim Tebow card. I guarantee you, within the next 4 years, there's gonna be a card just like this that says Heisman on it with Lagway. Bet on it.
I'm here for it.
There you go.
I'm here for it. Be good, big guy.
Y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir.
Good night, man.
There she is. Jacob, what's going on, man?
Oh, what's good, y'all?
How you
y'all
doing,
hear me?
man? I can hear you. Appreciate your patience. How you feeling, man? Talk to me.
Chilling, man. First off, I want to say thank you for clarifying the Fletcher thing. I didn't catch that, so I had to come back to it. Do appreciate it. Love the shades, love the NASA. Always love the spacesuit. Whenever it comes out, you know it's a good thing.
Yes, sir.
I'm more of a realist. I'm a Gator fan. I love the Gators. I'm a more of a show me kind of person.
Sure.
I want to see us do something. I will say that whenever Napier first come in, I wasn't as sold on him. I hate to say that, but I see him recruiting. I see him doing his thing. I'm gonna give him his due diligence, and I'm gonna be patient with him. I think he's getting us in the right direction. I'm not as sold on how the year's gonna go.
Sure.
But I'm not gonna say that we're not gonna do good either. I'm not a jinx person either. What recruits? One of the biggest things that I would like to say is, what are the recruits that y'all think that we have the best shots for? Can we get some cornerbacks? Some more cornerbacks? Do we need another wide receiver? What are y'all thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think another wide receiver, one more, probably would be healthy for the class. It's not a big loss with how well we did the previous class. A running back is big for me. We only had one running back last class. We came into this one with 2 with Chauncey, and now we only have 1 again. I would like to see another one. It could be, look, with the portal now in play, we can't get so hung up on if we miss out on the recruiting, because you can fill the hole now with the portal much easier than you can before. Now, again, there is that red flag of not knowing what you're going to get, but it's still there's an option B when previously there wasn't. Cornerbacks, Jamari Howard's kind of the only cornerback I think we have left on the list for getting any more if he does commit, but he's still.
Are they? But we're recruiting Mincy for
yes,
cornerback now. Is what I thought, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah. So,
okay,
I would say legitimately, I'd put Robinson in there, DeAndre Robinson, Zay Mincy, Jamari Howard. You might have a shot with, because he did decommit from Michigan State. He was interested in Florida, and it kind of just fell off a little bit. Now you got him at the barbecue. Let's see what you can do. I guess when he's at the barbecue. A jury's still out on it. I mean, you still have a shot if he's showing up to your event. So. And then McCray, I would say McCray too, even though he's visiting Georgia, I still think we have a good shot at him too. So those are like the 4, I guess, that's coming up that I would assume that Florida's still in it with. Maybe I would put Jamari Howard maybe at the low end just because of how long it's been and how he's decommitted. But having him at the barbecue is good news. So I said, maybe something happens there. You don't know, but those are the 4 guys like right now that I think Florida has a good shot at. I mean, there could be ones down the road. I mean, you still hear Jordan Ross's name, but that's kind of died off a little bit. It might
Yeah.
come back up. I mean, you had the Chance Robinson stuff going out there. It's died off a little bit, so I'm not putting all my cards or my eggs in one basket when it comes to those 2 guys, but you still have a shot. So, I mean, if they were to take Ross or they were to take somebody that is not on our list, it would be a +1 anyway. So,
What was the Ross situation? Why are we feeling like we're kind of losing out on him? I guess I must have missed on that too.
just haven't
Because
really heard much.
I thought we were kind of running neck and neck with what was it, Tennessee, right?
Yeah, I think that's still there. You just haven't heard anything. Like I haven't even heard anything in a while. So I haven't
Yeah,
asked.
usually when
either.
there's no
I mean,
noise, it means that
but
there's nobody's talking. It's not. It could be just like they quit pursuing him. There's a lot of things we just haven't heard much from it. Typically, it's again same thing happened with Jared
hell,
Gibson. The news just kind of stopped coming out about him, and it's like, all right, guess that relationship's over. It's kind of how it rocks.
like
Awesome.
knew
I got
about
one
kinda
more, and then I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I kind of knew about the Abrams flip because I was hearing about that, but I didn't know it was gonna happen tonight. So it kind of caught me by surprise.
We like surprises though.
Hey, Flips. Actually, that brings me to my next question. And nobody wants to, like, I don't want to say, hey, somebody's going to flip. What would be our biggest flip target since Chauncey Bowman's?
I can't
For
say
What would
one
be
of them.
our that we need to hold on to?
I don't know. A lot of those get shut down their recruitment already.
Yeah, I was gonna say a
So,
lot of them have really
Right.
shut things down. I haven't heard too much, to be honest with you. A lot of the top guys, as soon as they came out, they said, "Hey, we're locking it in." I was thinking about that today.
Right.
Actually,
I like that news.
Yeah, who's at risk? And I was like, look, to be honest with you, not too many of them. A lot of people are questioning the DJ thing. I think he's proven to be a lock, but I think top to bottom are pretty good.
Awesome. I appreciate y'all letting me on, guys.
thank
Y'all
you,
do
man.
great. I love it. And anytime I get the chance to, man, hopefully I'll be back, man. Thank
Yeah,
y'all.
absolutely, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in, Bob.
appreciate it, man.
Millionaire trader Alex. We hopefully this works this time, boss. Last time we had some trouble, man. How you doing, boss?
We had big problems, dog. But this time, I see him on the screen. Everything's all good now.
It sounds good.
Last time, it was not happening.
A little bit of a lag, but much better. I see you got the chef hat on too right now, man. I'm loving it.
He's cooking like Billy.
You know we cooking. You know we cooking.
Yeah.
Now y'all know I got Gators talk over on Spotlight Entertainment Network. So y'all know I cover the Gators well. So you know that's what we do. But guy, I'm calling in, man. I'm just getting off work. I'm just finding out about TJ Abrams. So I'm stoked. So that's why I got the hat on. You know what I mean?
I love it. Like I said, we're Dave and I were surprised too on when it was happening. So I'll take it though. I love some news like this. I love when I'm surprised. It's cool to know, but it's just when you don't know what's happening.
Oh yeah.
Fires me up,
guys. So so I've been following as well. So everything's been all good as far as on the recruiting trail. I'm just trying to get everybody to slow down on Billy for a little bit and give him some time so we can continue to cook. Because think about it, guys. Let's remember who we got last year. Let's think about all the guys we brought in last year and then the guys we have committed right now. And just imagine that roster once they get on campus. That's crazy.
Sure. Yeah, no, I think it's like a great example. Think about who we got last year. This year's coming in. Think 2-3 years out, what that's going to look like and how that team's going to come together. It's exciting, man. It's exciting to think about, and that's what Sorley was saying. He's like, look, I think if you settle down and take a look at what's happening, like we had to do a reset, right? We had to hit the button and hold it down on the back of the modem to reset everything, but we're fired back up and we're moving in the right direction now.
That's right. I'm definitely happy about this flip. Now, I got a video, y'all know we got to drop our videos coming out with TJ Abram and all that thing, all those type of things. So I'm going to be ready to cover him and get it popping, But I definitely want to come on, man. Let you know I am a fellow podcaster out here, man, and I definitely would like to have y'all come on my channel as well, and we can get it popping over there too.
For sure, man.
let's
Yeah,
do it.
shoot me a message on Twitter. Shoot Dave and I. Do you have Twitter?
No, I don't have Twitter, man. I'm one of those old fuddy duddies.
That's fine. You can shoot me an email at hightopsports2@gmail.com, and just shoot me like, hey, your name and info. We figure it out. I'm 100% down.
Okay, man. I'm just trying to come on, man. Anything y'all want to add? I want to try to add right on top of it, man.
Yeah. No, look,
Far
I
as
appreciate you being
conversation-wise,
patient. I know you've been waiting for a while, man.
Yeah, he's lagging a little bit.
Yeah. What? It's lagging a little bit.
Yeah, I'm talking over you a little bit. But
Oh, yeah,
shoot me an email, though. Let's definitely work something out. We'll come on the show, man. And I appreciate you calling in and being patient as well, because I know you've been sitting there for a minute, man. And I love the hat. I got to give me a chef's hat now.
I know, man. I love that hat.
Oh, yeah, because you know when we get to cooking and recruiting, you got to go ahead and chef it up. Because we cooking real good. We cooking nice gator patties or dog burgers. Or maybe some more eagle burgers. We eat a lot of different types of birds that's in this conference, and definitely dogs.
Yeah, I love it.
See, we got the spacesuit, the shades, and the chef hat.
I love it. we got the 3-headed monster. I love it. Well, Alex, you be good, man. I appreciate you calling in, and you be good, man. Go Gators, boss. Oh, what's he got? What's he whipping out?
What's he got?
Oh, he's got the apron.
We get it all the way. You go all the way in. That's right. Wait a minute. Before I get out of here, we gotta get a. Hold up. Wait a minute. Did I lose one? Oh, here we go. I had to get my Go Gators going, man. That's all. Let's just get real crazy on the show real quick with y'all before I get up out of this, because we got to turn up with these Gators, baby. We got TJ Abrams out here today. Let's go, y'all.
I love it.
All right, brother. Y'all, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Be good, man.
Good, man. Hey, go Gators.
We gotta get the music, man. We gotta get the music. What's up, Professor? How you doing, baby?
Is this not the greatest fan base ever?
I can't. Bro, you can't make this shit up.
300 strong, July at 10 o'clock, mid-July.
Mid-July, Tuesday night.
You can't beat it. We got Harlan, the FSU guy, throwing a $5 super chat. Says, I $1 for every win for UF win this season. Thanks for letting me fill in for Holly, Mutant West for the night. And he's predicting that they're going to flip a Florida Gator. So, Dave, we need to do some investigating after this to figure out what he's talking about.
At least he paid us.
That's true. That's true.
Real fast, I just wanted to come on and say, have you guys seen the movie The Incredibles?
Yes.
You know when the guys run around looking for a super suit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, that's what I was thinking when I texted you. You running around, babe, where's my super suit?
He's running to the phone booth, man. He's going to go change real quick. They don't even have phone booths anymore.
Oh, my God, dude. He texts me eyeballs. I go, what?
You know what I'm talking about.
And then he goes, son. I go, what? Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
He got me. He got me. He got the tater. I love it.
I was like stepping.
All right, I gotta go get back to work.
All right, big guy. Thanks, man. Love you, buddy. Be good.
Love y'all.
Oh,
jeez,
he
skipped out on work just to get on the show real quick.
Always. All right, boys.
I hope we didn't get him in trouble.
These shows always get out of hand, but I love it. You guys be good. Hey, tomorrow live, Dave, 8:35. You gonna be there?
I think so. I think so.
All right, boys.
Are you gonna be there?
I'll be there. I'm always there. Y'all have a good night, taters. Later, Gator.